A very good morning, all children. I hope you all are fine and ready with your English literature book and a pencil. The journey of 1,000 miles begin with a single step. With this thought, let's complete the story of young seagull, his first flight. A young seagull who is afraid to fly for the first time. His siblings, with much shorter wings, flies fearlessly. He was scolded and threatened by his family members. Older brother caught his first herring, that is a sea fish, and devoured it on a rock. Parents were very happy for his sibling. The mother seagull turned to be cruel, but her intention was kind. She wanted the fear of the young seagull to go away. Students, now open the book at page number 30 and read the last paragraph of the chapter with me. The sun was now ascending the sky, blazing warmly on his ledge that faced south. He felt the heat because he had not eaten since the previous nightfall. Then he had found a dried piece of mackerel's tail at the far end of his ledge. Now there was not a single scrap of food left. He had searched every inch, rooting among the rough, dirt-caked straw nest where he and his brothers and sister had been hatched. So students, here it means that the sun had now risen and he was feeling the heat more than ever because he was empty stomach since the night before. He found a dried piece of a fish tail at the far end of his ledge. Now after that there was nothing left to eat for him. He searched everywhere on his ledge, in the nest where he and his brother and sister had been hatched, but no result. He found nothing to eat. Even the young seagull tried to eat the dried pieces of eggshell. First of all, let's check some word meaning but there given was on page number 31. First one is daintily, means gracefully. Next is preening, means a bird cleaning and arranging its feathers with its beak. Next is wit, means to sharpen. Number fourth is plentifully, means sadly. And fifth is abreast, means ahead. Students, now come to page number 31, the next paragraph. He had then trotted back and forth from one end of the ledge to other, his long grey legs stepping daintily, trying to find some means of reaching his parents without having to fly. But on each side of him, the ledge ended in a sheer fall of precipice, with the sea beneath, and between him and his parents there was a deep, wide crack. The young seagull kept on walking here and there on the ledge. His long grey legs were moving gracefully, and the young seagull was trying to find some means by which he can reach to his parents. Between the young seagull and his parents, there was a deep wide crack, means a deep sea was there, and the young seagull could not reach to his parents without having fly. Now, second paragraph. Surely he could reach them without flying if he could only move northwards along the cliff face. But then on what could he walk? There was no ledge, and he was not a fly. And above him he could see nothing. The precipice was sheer, and the top of it was perhaps farther away than the sea beneath him. Here in this paragraph, it shows that the young seagull surely could reach to their parents without flying, but only if he has some ground to walk by northwards facing on the cliff, on the rock. But unfortunately, there was not any land piece, and even he was not a fly, means he could not fly. He could not see anything there except a dark sea and his parents who were far away from him. He stepped slowly out of the brink of the ledge, and standing on one leg with the other leg hidden under his wing, he closed one eye, then the other, and pretended to be falling asleep. Still, they took no notice of him. He saw his two brothers and his sister lying on the plateau dozing, with their heads sunk into their necks. His father was preening the feathers on his white back. Only his mother was looking at him. The young seagull stepped out of his ledge and pretended to sleep on one leg to gain the attention of his family. Still, no one noticed him. His siblings were sleeping. His father was cleaning his feathers with his beak, and his mother was standing on another plateau eating fish while she noticed him. She was standing on a little high hump on the plateau. Now and again she tore at a piece of fish that lay at her feet, and then scraped each side of her beak on the rock. The sight of the food maddened him. How he loved to tear food that way, scraping his beak now and again to wet it. He uttered a low cackle. His mother cackled too and looked over at him. His mother was standing on another plateau. She was eating fish while she noticed him. The young seagull got mad on seeing the fish because he was very hungry. He loved to tear away fish and scrape his beak now and then. He cried in hunger to his mom, while his mother screamed back angrily. But he kept crying, which soon turned into a joyful scream at the sight of his mother. So, students, that's all for today. And tomorrow, in our next class, we will find what happened with the young seagull. Will he be able to fly or not? Till then, read the lesson again.